philosophy, teachings of His Majesty. Whoa. No, don't never let us down. Woo! Music coming out of the camp of Bob, better honest, Selassie, I come to Marley. Reggae music getting bigger and better. The man who remains, Rita Marley wanted to fly over to Ethiopia because that was his wish. He said in several of his interviews he wanted to be as close to his father as possible. And if my father live in Ethiopia, that is where I would like to go. But she has been denied that chance. We will find out. But for now, the name Blakk Rasta. And this one is called One Drop. Well, we have another one coming. This time around, it's not a drop, it is a draw. One draw. One of the biggest songs. The biggest pro ganja tune. Recorded by Rita Marley. Originally born out of Rita Anderson. Hell, I've got up mercy. And this musical piece was banned the moment it came out in Jamaica. Yet it was inside foreign. Alright, time now to settle down and talk to Nana Rita Marley. In Ghana, we call her Nana Rita Marley. It means the queen mother, Rita Marley. The OM, Honorable Rita Marley. Alright, Nana Rita Marley, I know so many people are angry by now why I am not talking to you. You're welcome to the studio. Yes. All right. I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Nana Rita Marley.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having us.
Blessed love. It is my pleasure that you are here. Well, my very first question, my opening question is, what kind of family were you born into?
Family?
Yes.
I really never I wasn't aware of what family I was,
Mm-hmm.
I was given to rather, in terms of
All right.
born to.
All right. Right.
I know my mother is a Cuban,
Mm-hmm.
and my daddy was a musician,
I will.
traveling around different places and playing music and meeting girls, I guess. It's
See.
traditional musician hobby.
Mm-hmm.
And so it really didn't matter to me because then I didn't have a choice.
See.
You know,
See.
I know I am born black,
Mm-hmm.
and I must have been an is an African descendant. So that was the basic knowledge that I acquire.
Right.
Yes.
Were you born in Cuba or in Jamaica?
Well, I really still don't know yet.
Seeing.
I was
Seeing.
told that my mother, my offspring, and we came up through Cuban lineage
Mm-hmm.
and all of that. So I know there's a condition there that
Mm-hmm.
embraces both nationality, Jamaican and Cuban, because I was grown in Kingston, Jamaica, so I regard myself as a Jamaican.
I will.
Yes.
I will. Well, I am asking this because I mean, from some of the readings that I have had, I mean, when you were traveling to America some time ago, there was a small kind of problem because you were born in Cuba and you have Cuban nationality and blah 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 blah. How true is that? Did you have any problem like that?
Never.
All right. She never had any problem like that. Her name is Rita Marley. Mine is Blakk Rasta. And you know that she is the wife of Bob Marley. How did you meet Bob Marley?
First, let me correct my name. My name is Alpha Rita.
Alpha Rita Anderson.
Constantia,
Constancia.
which is a Cuban name. So I started out with that. Anderson. My father is Anderson.
All right.
So I was Anderson.
Right.
So,
Alpha Rita Constancia Anderson.
yes.
Right. Beautiful. All right. So how did you get in touch with Bob Marley? How did you meet him?
I think it's through the powers of the Most High. It was ordained.
Mm-hmm.
It was something that is in the destiny of my being and his being. So I think we were meant to be, and so that meeting was ordained, and it happened in Trenchtown, in Kingston, Jamaica,
Right.
and it was another connection through music, because Bob had then been the Wailing Wailers, with Bunny Peter and himself, and Joe Higgs. Joe Higgs was a singer in the Wailers at first.
When you met Bob at first, did you know that there was going to be a relationship, a love relationship at first sight?
No.
Nothing like that.
No, because I didn't like brown skinned boys.
Whoa.
I like black boys.
Whoa. Well, she did not like brown skinned boys. She wanted a black skinned man. Well, from your book, which I have enjoyed reading over and over, and I'm so grateful that you autographed it for me. Rita Marley, No Woman, No Cry. My Life with Bob Marley. You were the child at the time that you met Bob Marley. Is that true?
Yes, Sharon.
Yeah. And how did Bob Marley feel having a woman who was breastfeeding at that time?
Well, as far as I know, he loved that. He loved me, and he loved the baby, which I wasn't hiding. It wasn't something hiding. It was evident that I just had a baby.
Right.
A black boyfriend. Had a black boyfriend, and he migrated to London to join the army, and then I was pregnant.
Whoa.
By then I was doing nursing. I was training as a nurse in Jamaica. Finished high school, started to do a little shorthand, and tried to do a little secretarial thing because I was undecided as to what I was going to be when I grew up after having this baby.
Right.
Yes, so my auntie was very strict, and disciplined. She was a real disciplinarian. So I grew up very disciplined. I'm a disciplined child.
True, true. Rita Marley, and did you ever get in touch with your very first baby father?
Yes.
After you met Bob?
Yes.
And how did he feel?
Who?
I mean, your